Oh man, this place is going to be a real pain in the ass, let me tell you. But welcome back to Hollow Knight, y'all. I'm Nintendo Capri Sun, and we're hiding here with Cornifer. What a horrid warren of angry beasts. It's going to take a whole lot of effort to climb out of this dark pit. I think I'll hide here a little longer. A little longer, you say? You know, longer than there have been fishes in the ocean. Truer than any bird ever flew. I'm not singing that in the right key at all. But I don't know if I really have the time to be caring about keys right now, or caring about keys either. Anyway, shoot, I didn't, put my thing back on. Gathering Swarm. You know what? That's the least of our problems right now. We are in Deepnest, and one of the cool things about this is that whether you come in from fungal wastes or the other way, which is also fungal waste, so I guess whether you come in from fungal wastes or Mantis Den, either way, you kind of takes you straight to Cornifer. There are other ways to come in here that won't take you straight to him, but it's nice that out of all the ways there are to enter this area, that at least two of them take you straight to Cornifer, or at least give you a chance at finding him. So I don't know, just kind of sneak through here. A lot of times in this area, you're going to see these worms burrowing through, and you can't destroy them. You literally can't destroy them. They're indestructible. So you'll have to basically... you'll have to basically dodge them, or just get around them, or do something not touch them. There's plenty of Geo rocks down here from what I've seen so far, so that's pretty good. I'm looking to maybe go ahead and get this first grub while we're here, because otherwise we've kind of already been through this area a little bit. I wouldn't say we've been through all of it, but to be fair, there's not that much going on here. It's just a big maze, like they say. In many ways, it kind of feels like an ant farm more than anything, and that's about to just fall out. I'm not going to let it. Actually, I might need to let it, because I don't think we can go up here. No, it looks like we go up in the next room. Well, shoot, okay. Yeah. Maybe not a bad idea to stay on your toes, though. Constantly jump if that's what you have to do. Just to keep yourself from landing on some spikes somewhere or something. What? That sounded like I hit something there. Yeah. Okay, maybe not. Anyway. Well, be that as it may, there are usually more than one way to go. There is usually more than one. Is it this? Is it there is or there are? I would think it would be there are, but that doesn't sound right. There are usually more than one way to go. Well, I guess that is right. I don't know. All I'm trying to do is go up here. Holy shit, that lagged a little bit for a second there. I don't know. Now we gotta keep going up. Okay, so just getting around in here can be quite a pain in the padded ass, but there is a grub in here. All we gotta do is find a place that goes to the right. This looks like it might break if you fall through it, so maybe that might be a good place to start. Oh, this is that area, though. This is where we almost fell in. Actually, I would say we did fall in, and then we had to kind of make our way back up by going to the left or right or something. In some ways, this is kind of similar to what they do in Kingdom's Edge, that area where you have the platforms going up and you have to jump up from platform to platform, but sometimes, in order to get across, you have to actually go outside of the... You know, go left or right, or actually go through that way or something. Anyway, we made it to the passageway. We're doing all this for a grub. But you know what? Every grub is worth it. No man left behind, as they say. Or no bug left behind in this case. Not sure if he's above or below us here. It looks like he's above us, but he could be a little bit of both, really. It could be that you have to go up to go down. It might be one of those situations. You never know. Watch out for these guys trying to shoot at us. Pretty sure this is the bottom of this area. And also, we hit a new journal entry there when we killed that guy. Yeah, there's just money down here, so... Oh, is that really? We have to go back the way we came? Jeez. That's even more of a pain in the ass than I thought. You know, people say that Silk Song is, feels better to play than this game, or, it feels like you move more gracefully or something. I don't know how that's even possible, because I can't imagine having Silk Song's moveset with what little I've watched of people playing that game, which is obviously not enough. Oh shit, I'm about to buck the kick it here if I don't... Yeah, but just the way that game looks when I see people play it, I can't imagine trying to play this area like that. Oh, it just feels like it would be really ass. Ah, there we go, we found it. One way or another, we were gonna get our asses in here. It was like, get our asses in gear for the tournament. Oh shit, oh no, that's not good, that's not good. Okay, I literally wasn't expecting that. You're not gonna be like that too. Yeah, I guess you are. I'm not falling for that. There we go. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, that's awesome. That is awesome that that actually worked. What if they're all like that? No, that was a real one. Okay. Well, thank the Lord. Jeez. Can't wait to have this part of the map all filled out. It's going to be so useful for us later, I tell you. Of all the areas of Deepnest there are, though, this is probably, like, the most mazy and also the least useful. Like, because aside from this grub, there really isn't that much that you do here. It's kind of crazy. But I don't know, maybe they just want to get you used to it, get you intimidated, you know? Besides, if you accidentally fall down here from the Mantis village, you know, this is the part that you're going to have to get through to get back out. So that kind of makes sense that they would design this that way. You know, because they want to make it so just as much of a hell as they can possibly make it. I'm going to go ahead and start remembering to heal. Which I should have been remembering all this time, but no. But he got scared, duh. Stupid little shit went and got himself caught. Well, we're not trying to get out of here, but are we? I don't know. Maybe we are. No, it's okay. We decided we wanted to explore this area, and that's what we're going to do, damn it. I gotta talk to him now, damn it! It's like Daniel totally does the Hajime damn it in Karate Kid 3. It's crazy. Fortunately, these guys do take a bit of knockback when you hit them, so... And they don't take a lot to kill. At least not if your nail's upgraded to the point that mine is. Which it may be, it may not be, you just never know. Oh man. I was trying to like hit them both at the same time there with a little jump down thing. Like that move that Smartball does against the giant Smartball in my Koopa Kid comics. I don't know if anybody remembers those. I'm sure some people do. Some way off to the left over here. It looks like it might be something, but actually it's not. I love that the spikes are just seemingly alive in this area too, because like what the actual fuck. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to swear, jeez. I'm just trying to get a point across here. Oh man, you gotta move fast though if you want to get ahead of these guys, or stay ahead of them more appropriately. But once we get out into like some different rooms here, stuff will start to make a little more sense. Ew. Well, this almost looks like maybe something we can only come in from the other side, right? I think it may very well be. Holy shit. Well, that's too bad. Does that actually mean we have to come in a different way? Well, let's try going down here then. Surely they're not going to lock us out this soon after we just got here. Of course, I say just got here like we haven't already been here for 10 minutes, but yeah. Or if you count the time in between videos where I went to feed the cots, it'd be more like 20 minutes. Either way. You know, just look around. Try to explore as much as you can. Don't leave any dead ends behind if you can help it. Like, chances are you're going to leave a dead end behind. You're not going to check everything your first time. Or even your second time, as far as that goes. I'm pretty sure I'm not checking everything right now. Because that's just how we be. Yeah, the ground's constantly going to fall out from under you. More of this right here. I assume this is just the way back up, so I'm going to go actually this way. There's ways down that way, and there's a way to the left, and there's spikes too as well. I'm never ready for those, I'm not sure why. But yeah, just keep your eye out for them. The map's not going to fill in until you get a bench, so don't even bother looking at it. Not going to help you here. Maybe we do need to go this way to go up. Yeah, I think so. Just watch out, because any second something's going to break down and there's going to be spikes under it. This is going to be how you fill this place in. You know, it's funny, I'm actually getting flashbacks of a game called Legacy of the Wizard doing this. Legacy of the Wizard had stuff like this, where you had to maybe open stuff up by moving blocks, or by destroying blocks, or by walking over blocks. And you just never knew what was going to happen when you, just from the simple act of walking, that would actually cause stuff to happen, stuff to reveal itself, stuff that you wouldn't expect. Okay, wait, maybe that looks very much like a way down right there. But it also looks like a one-way down, so maybe not. I just want to make sure there's nothing else over here. Where are we at right now? It's like, relative to any grubs, it doesn't seem like we're too terribly close to anything. Yeah, I don't remember there being much of anything over here. It's after a certain point, and I think it's that hole I was just looking at, too. I don't want to say what happens there. Yeah, I think we need to just fall down the hole. Alright. This is basically what they wanted. That's not the hole. What are you doing, man? Holy crap. Yeah, that's the hole right there, for sure. Now this is when you know you're definitely in the Deepnest. And you're up shit creek without a paddle. And you're floating on two logs sewn together with the twine of your scrot hairs. Yeah, you're definitely there now. Oh, man. Okay. But at least we got a bench, right? So now we can fill in that map and see what all we did there. Wait, look at it again? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so much better with solid lines. We did quite a bit there, though. So we could go either way here. Going to the left is probably better if you want to actually progress in the game, but there's a couple of things we can get over here. This is also a tram station. Yeah, the sign's going to tell you that. We can't do anything about the tram stations just yet. We might be able to soon. But there is a soul fragment up here that we can get. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but there's really no better time to do it. Okay, maybe there is. I don't know. He's trying to tell me there's not. Love that they can just kind of go through the walls. Basically, we're just trying to go up as much as we can here. Now, you're going to have to be pretty good at pogoing for this part, so get ready for that. Unless, of course, you want a crystal flash across it, but where's the fun in that? Let's just do it the normal way. Okay. And get ready for more pogoing. And this, again, is another one of these cases where, like, when there's spikes on top of a really narrow column, I sometimes have kind of a hard time, you know, positioning myself so that I don't hit the spikes, because if you hit the spikes, well, you're gonna be sent back a little ways. But seems like we had no problem there, so I will take it. Wait, what the hell is this over here? What the heck? Oh, hi. I mean, I don't really need you, but I appreciate that you're here. Well, that's kind of cool. Alright, anyway, we're gonna need to bounce on this guy for a little bit. There are other ways to do this, and I'm not even going to bother trying to explain them right now. Jeez. Yeah, so, oh well. Let's just go this way. I don't remember what they are, actually. I'm trying to think of them, literally, and I can't think of them right now. But I remember seeing somebody do this a different way, besides pogoing on that guy. Or maybe just pogo for a little bit. So if I had to guess, you probably just go to the left, and it takes you out of this room without you having to do it all over again the way you did the first time. But look at all this in here. We're going a long way here. Yeah? Wow, how far? Yeah, okay. Jeez. Well, that wasn't so bad at all, was it? Usually these rooms are easier to get out of than they are to get in. As you see there, we just kind of went straight out. But getting in was a whole different story. And it's hard to believe they could have designed the room that way and still made it feel that way. Can I? Is there something over there? Yeah, okay. There is another way to go here. Hold on a second. I don't know what's here, actually. Wait a minute. There's money. Okay. This looks like that one weird area that goes to Kingdom's Edge, but we're really far from Kingdom's Edge right now, so I can't imagine this would be... Huh. Weird. Is this like where one of those... yeah, okay. Alright, never mind. I guess we'll come back to this later. Damn, that's too bad. Boy, there's nothing worse than when you see one of those. But at least we know, so we'll just put a pin in that for later. So that's all we can really do here then, unless you want to keep going to the tram station, but again, we don't have the means to do anything about those right now, so I'm just not going to mess with it. Let's get our Gathering Swarm back on, at least. For the most part, we're not really fighting anything, we're just exploring, so I'm perfectly content to keep the whole Dash Master or Sprint Master thing on. And we can dash down, lest we forget. I don't really ever do that for any reason, but... Oh, right. Oh, that's where the other Pale Ore is, right. Should we do that now? Oh, man. There's a place up here where you can actually get through the wall. Yes. How would you know to do that? I have no idea. I don't remember how I know, actually. But there you go. There's a grub. But that's not all that's down here. Is it? No, it certainly isn't. Just you wait. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't remember. Oh, it's right there. There you go. And it just keeps going, and it just keeps going, and it just keeps going. Dude. Dude. Alright, whatever. Is there something down there? I just want to, like, hit everything now. How? I don't know how. Where was that guy? He was right here a second ago. He's not there now. Crap. More of them. My face. Ow, my face! Gonna be hitting through a lot of walls here, that's all I know. Is there anything to the right here? No. There he is again. He's looking up. Maybe I should look up too. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Alrighty then. He's not gonna be there when we get over here, is he? Of course not. That's how they always be, don't they? You were dead? No, not as far as I know. There's something up there. How the heck do we get up there? Oh man, we're gonna have to catch that on the way out. I think it's probably just a trinket that you sell for money. Unless... Oh, there's a shortcut here. This will go back out here, okay. Okay, maybe there was just nothing. Well, there was a way down there, though. Oh my god, I'm so lost right now. Wait, what is this? Don't run. Wasn't planning on it. Yeah, I didn't check this, whatever this was. Nothing else to see there? Alright. Well, that's all fine and dandy. Let's just do the thing we were meant to do here, instead of worrying about it. Just watch out for ground giving way to spikes, because it could happen at any moment. It'll happen all the time down here, and it'll happen when you're least expecting it. Just anytime you hear any kind of a sound... Oh, there's stuff showing. This door's closing behind me, that's what that is. I thought that was the ground breaking, but I guess not. I guess it wasn't very groundbreaking. Damn, I'm so bad at this. Okay, anytime he turns his head like that, you know something ain't right. Well, hello, upside down face. How are you doing? Alright. Anytime he makes that little hissy sound, that means he's about to run towards you. Any other thing that he does? Well, you're on your own at that point. Yeah, see? So anytime he makes that sound, just get ready to jump and hit him from above. Otherwise, when he's doing all this other crap, you can stand right here in this little corner and actually be pretty safe from most of anything that he does. Okay, that wasn't the best time to do that, honestly, but, oh well. Yeah, he does have this little attack right here where he's going to try to hit you up from the ceiling, but for the most part, you just kind of walk to avoid it. Not a big deal. Okay, good stuff. Ooh, boy. Yeah, he's on trying to fill up the screen with his presence here. I'm just going to hang out over here for a second and try not to get too hasty here. Doing that again, are you? Okay, just going to hang out over here. Alright, come back this way. There you are. What, am I just tanking you now? That's not a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna heal a couple more times here if I can. There we go. Okay, at least we're back in the safe zone here. I am not dying to Nosk. I'm sorry, that ain't happening. That is stupid as hell if I do. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. Get out of here, you bloody lunatic! Boop, boop, boop. Ha ha. Oh yeah, juggle time. Alright. How much longer can we possibly do this? Get out of here. Alright. And this will take us to the second of our pale ores. Hell yeah. That's where it was. That's where the other pale ore was that I couldn't think of before. But yeah. Aside from that, not a lot to really... I don't think you can dream nail any of these guys, but man, I don't know if I would want to. Jeez. For crying out loud, that looks like me right there. That might be my cousin. I don't know why this orange stuff decided to stick around. Guess I killed it. That's a pretty big-ass mama jamma. Wish I could take this with me as a souvenir. Can't really do that, though. So sad, Bad Dad. Well, let's get the hell out of here. Nothing else to really do here besides just bring back memories. Which, if that's your thing, more power to you. Thought there might be something to see there. And these are our little shortcut out, so yay. We opened that up earlier, not sure why we were doing it, but I guess we know now. And here's back out to the main room again, so I guess if you want, might as well go back to the bench, because it's right over here. So there's not much of a run back for this boss, because the bench is like right here. So once you know that he's in there, you just make sure from the bench go left, jump, double jump to the left in that one obscure spot, and that'll always just take you right to him. It's really easy to forget where that is, though, so again, it's right there. The only way to learn this is through repetition, honestly. At least in my opinion, that's the best way to learn it. That's the only reason I showed that a second time, but man, I gotta be paying attention here now. If ever there were a place to catch you off guard, though, because you're too busy looking at the background, it's this place. It most certainly is. What the frick is that? Can I hit you through the ground? You are coming up here. You're not welcome here, you know that. Right? You do know that. You are a space ball. Oop. Now I'm making the ride with me sounds. Jeez Louise. Yeah, this place is a little disgusting. So, like I was saying before, I was saying that like you might have a problem with royal waterways if you have a problem with bugs. No, I think this is the place you'd have a problem with. Because this place, we haven't even seen the worst of it. Oh no, not even close. Oh, let me tell you. This place is just getting started with you. I'm just trying not to get hit by this guy's fireballs while at the same time, I suppose I could double jump. That might have been the easier way to handle that. So many of these rooms, it's like they're huge, and even on the map, you're not going to be able to see where you are, necessarily. Yeah, this is just one big-ass room. But it's also got a grub, or at least the room above us has a grub, if we can get to it. Just gotta find what wall we have to hit through to get to it. We can already see that there's something up there. Might have to come at it from a different direction, though, because you never know. Or it might just be up here, you know? Sometimes the simplest answer is the best, what do you know? Who would have thunk it? But at this point, it feels like we've gone to a different room. We actually haven't. Well, I guess maybe we have. That looks like it would go to a different room, though. Yeah, if the connection between the two rooms is thicker like that, like where I just went through, it's kind of thick there. It's not a really narrow passage. So it's definitely the same room. Oh, we're gonna have to work for this one, aren't we? Gee, that's too bad. Yep. Oops. Yeah, you gotta be a little fast on your toes there if you want to grab this guy. Make sure you start jumping right before. Wah, 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 wah. Nice. That's two more. And get ready to turn this off right away so you don't go somewhere you don't intend to. Of course, maybe you want to go over there. I don't know, because we haven't been over there yet, so... There we go. Get some money right here. Alright, where's this going to take us, though? Yeah, I'm fine to keep going here. Sure. What? Hold on, is that... Oh, I think I know who that is. See if I can find you there, buddy. Oh, this is so disgusting, man. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight just thinking about this game and about everything. Kickball, whatever. I gotta watch my health here, man. Okay, we have enough geo for the thing now, thank God. Oh no, it's that guy, that asshole, man. Well, again, you have the choice. You can save him, or you could just not. Or you could just die. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Usually that's all it is. You just have to go further into the room and it'll take you there. So if it doesn't look like you're able to get there, then whatever. And if you get a chance to hit something through a wall, do it. Just like I did in Banjo-Tooie with the clinkers. If you didn't see that on the Runaway guys, check it out. Not that I'm like... Well, I guess I am, actually. Whatever. Yep, this will take us there for sure. Let's go ahead and heal up one more time. You might notice there's a little bit of an increased concentration of spider webs in this area. That's not an accident. Well, we're still here, aren't we? What do you know? Maybe there's somewhere we can blast through the ground here? It looks like we might have to... Well, I have to come in through there. I don't know. Damn, that's too bad. Yeah, let me see something here. There was a way to go up here, right? Yeah, okay. Because I think when you get to this next room, there's a second way down over there. That's what it is. That's how we get him. I mean, we don't have to save the butthead, but I'm going to. Just because I need to virtue signal sometimes, and what better time to. How did he even... Oh my god. Jeez. I was about to say, how did he even get in there? Man, these guys are surrounding me. There's another one there. Holy crap, there's so many. They're hitting me left and right here. And I hear more. Yeah, man, I tell you. How many of these are there? Holy shit. Maybe they're just endless. I'm starting to think they might be endless. You know, I got my vengeful spirit. I'll take it out on you guys if I have to. Okay, so according to the map, like, are we still in that same room? Oh, I hear him. I hear him again. Oh, there you go. That's what it was. How's it going, buddy? Oh, what are you doing, you clumsy little oaf? Swinging your rusty little nail around in the darkness? You almost struck me, and if you had, it would have been the end of you, trust me. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. My weapon, Life Ender, has struck down hundreds of fox. Wait, foes, not fox. Begone or you'll be next. Yeah, if you strike down fox, I think Falco would have words to say about that. Anyway, alright, so we saved Zote. We got the thing, the grub. Holy crap. And you're too fucking blonde! What that reminded me of when I was trying to think of the word. And then when I said it, I was like... Oh, bench. Hell yeah, dude. Always a welcome sight. I must have walked right past that sign when I was like, hey, let's go get the left entrance here. And pray tell, what is this over here? Nope. Not messing with that right now. Jeez Louise, where does that even go? Let me see something. Oh, that's somewhere we've already been. Well... So much the better, and the map tells us about the bench, so yeah. The map and the sign teaming up on us to tell us, there's a bench here, there's a bench here, you better go get this bench. Get this bench, hurry up and get this bench. What's going on with this guy? My king, I'm sorry. Oh man. It couldn't be built. It couldn't be built. Thank you. Thank you, Little John, but I'm sure we're not invited. This nest rejects us. Well, that's okay, it's not going to reject my ass. So we're in the failed tram station now, I believe. Isn't it going to say that when we get there? Yeah, this is it. Failed tramway, y'all. Is this another one of those things that, like, comebacks to life? Comes back to life? It comebacks to life. I mean, it does that, too. There's a way down there, but I don't want to do that just yet. These guys are a little freaky, and they spawn little dudes too. Who knows, this might be a good spot to farm Geo? I'm not sure. Seen a lot of weird stuff in here. The atmosphere of this is insane, dude. Oh wow, there's butterflies up here? Hell yeah, let's get some. Most of the time you'll get 3 extra life bars from this, or 3 extra masks, but it depends on whether you actually kill all the little slime that breaks off from it. Sometimes you only get 2. I don't know, I might have just missed one somewhere or something, I don't really know. Maybe sometimes you just get 2, I don't know. Oh, you got something here. Oh boy. You gotta watch for those little glowy spots in the floor, that usually means you can fall through, and maybe there might be something. That switch did something. We're just going further in here. Oh my god, nice shot. I like how when you get hit and the mask that you lose is one of the blue ones, you actually see it when you take the hit. It's actually pretty funny. Okay, so that goes up here. I think what we need is actually behind us, but I'm just kind of looking... This is just an easy way to get back out, I think, is what I just did there. So, because there is a tram that has what we need to start using the trams in the game. It's kind of surprising that they even still work at all, given the state of the rest of the city, but, you know, I'm not asking questions at this point. Let's just accept the world for whatever it is. Sure looks like you get up there. I think that's just a background decoration. Oh, there's 2 of these guys now, aren't there? I was hesitating because I thought maybe I need to go back and, like, heal, but, you know. Oh, that was beautiful. Holy crap. Could not have gone any better. Yeah, this is it. This is totally it. Oh, you can see it glowing in there even. Holy shit. So you know you need to go in here. Glowing spot in the ground. And tram pass. I did not find this for the longest time. I don't think I found it at all in my first playthrough. Then on my second playthrough, I was like, I gotta figure out there's something going on with these trams. But I never expected that they would actually be functional in the game. I thought they were just more like environmental storytelling. As if to say, look what these people had. Look what these people threw away. But then it's like, no, you're gonna get to use these trams, man. You're gonna get to ride them. You're gonna get to ride them, and you're gonna ride them good. Alright, well, let's just get on back out of here for now. So at least get back to the bench and save. Now that we have the tram pass, just save that we have the tram pass. Every little bit of progress you can help. So usually when you see these doors, they're going to be shut. These giant circular doors, and those are the doors that the trams go through. So, yeah. So anytime you see one of those, it probably means you're in a tram room. And it might just mean something even more than that. We're going to gather, well, no, not rather swarm with the stick. We'll drop you and put this on here. But we are assuming something of a risk here by doing this. What else do we not need here? This and this for now. And, in case you can't tell, we're about to fight a boss here, and I might as well just get this out of the way now. Deep focus. I mean, we have 2 charm notches here. I really feel like I should be putting something in here. Shape of Oon. We'll have to use that at some point, I tell you. Stowers. You know what I'm most tempted to put on is actually Long Nail. Long Nail plus Mark of Pride. Just get that sweet range. I think it would be super helpful on this boss, actually. Yeah, actually, we need to head over this way. My bad. Just went the wrong way, so I went a little ways in there, but not too far. These guys all respawned. Okay. Alright, we don't have the dash now. That's unfortunate. Then we need to head down here. So we haven't been in here yet. Now, can you imagine exploring this place without the thing, without the lamp, without the luminescent biohazard, whatever? Oh, notice because of fragile strength now, we're killing those in one hit. That's very helpful. I'm just kind of taking my time here. Yeah, watch out for the spikes. And we got something here. It's kind of glowy, though. Usually when something's glowy, that kind of means that maybe there's a spirit nearby, or some sort of Christmassy ghost of Christmas past, perhaps? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. It's one of these. There's not a bench over here, is there? I don't think there is. Just a secret passage up here, though. Actually, you know what? If I'm not mistaken, I think there's like one of those blue things up here. Yes! Oh, hell yeah, dude. Might be just the thing we need. Give me all of them. Oh, it gave me 3 that time. You know it. Yeah, okay, maybe now we're ready for this. Listen. Oh, a fellow warrior out here. I thought I was the only one brave enough and strong enough to survive in this foul, forgotten pit. I am Galien, the strongest warrior at Deepnest. I came to this monstrous place to test my strength. No doubt you wish to test your might as well, hmm? Test your might? What is this, mortal combat? Yes, you and I are a rare breed, quite unlike this poor fellow who has fallen before us. The world is not kind to the weak, I fear. So then, shall we do battle? Let us test our strength in joyful combat. Yeah, you bet your ass. Worst that could happen is we get sent back to the bench. So this guy's got a scythe, and this thing is going to bounce, and it's going to bounce all over the place. And there are going to be times when you're not sure what you're actually doing, but for the love of God, dodge it if you can. Try to maybe not let it build too much speed, because that's when it gets really unpredictable. And you don't want it to be unpredictable. Like right here, just kind of go back and forth a little bit, because when it gets up a lot of speed, that's when it gets really hard to get away from. And we're almost got it, I think, here. That's just... oh boy. Oh, you're still hitting for the blues? Okay, I think we're... no, don't think you're fine just because of that. So you can get caught in a pattern with that thing, and it can mess you up. I was lucky it was only doing 1 damage there. Because I think I would have been dead if it was doing 2. Yeah, I would have been dead. Because I got hit 4 times, right? Well, no, okay, maybe not. You know what, never mind. Unbelievable. I am defeated at last, so this is what it feels like to be bested. Still, though, I am strong, am I not? When you see your king, surely you tell him of my valor? Yes, he sent you here to test me, didn't he? I knew he had not forgotten brave Galien. I am ready to join you now. Brothers, you and I, let us leave this place. Together. Together! I remember I got this Styx album back in 2003. It was called Kiss Your Ass Goodbye. And, yeah. My favorite song on it was called Together. Yeah. Just had this really, it's kind of vibe to it. It reminds me of like Burnt Jam by Weezer or something. It's actually kind of cool. Those albums came out pretty close together in time too. So I think Maladroit was 2005, right? Maybe? It might have been earlier than that. Maybe I just didn't listen to it till 2005. That happens all the time with me. I listen to an album several years after it comes out, and then I mistakenly think that that's the year it came out, was the year I listened to it. Anyway, well, my number one priority now is getting back to that bench. I don't want to leave the fragile strength on forever, but you can tell just, like, a lot of the bosses I've been kind of struggling with because they've been taking a while to kill. And that one didn't take very long at all. The fragile strength is a large part of the reason for that. So next time on Hollow Knight, we will further explore Deepnest, because I'm telling you, I don't think we've even done half of what there is to do here yet, so... But we still have Hera the Beast to take care of, and once we do that, we're pretty much set up for the bad ending, if you so desire to do such a thing. And we can also get the tram station that's here, and thank God! Once we get that one, I think the only one left is the one in Queen's Gardens, so we're pretty good there. Anyway, that's enough talk from me. We begin! Look at that, 6 blinkers all going at different rates. How weird is that?